Today we're going to work on combining our text evidence with a clause to tell where it came from. For this, you're going to need two things: your Marine Otter essay directions, which are available in your Google Classroom. When you open that, you're going to want to go to page 2 with the transitions chart, and we're going to be looking at this side. And you're also going to need to open your copy of your essay, which is where our text evidence will be located. So you'll want your text evidence, which is highlighted in paragraphs 8, 9, and 10, and this chart. All right, and again, we're looking at this gray one, all right, over here. In fact, I will just fill in a background color so that everyone knows that we're going to be looking at this one in green. We're looking at the green box today. All right, so all you have to do to show that you didn't come up with your own example or did this research and recorded your own data is to use one of these clauses in front of your text evidence. All right, you can choose whichever one you want. You can mix, you can match. All right, I'm going to start with this one. In paragraph blank, it's stated. You can copy and paste it. You can write it. You can do it however you like. All right, then I'm going to scroll down to my outline, and I'm going to find my first evidence box, and I'm going to put that there. There's a blank here, so I know I'm going to have to fill in the blank in a moment. So when I scroll back up to my text, I'm going to find my first piece of highlighted evidence, which is in paragraph 8 for me. And I will highlight and copy this as well. And then I will scroll back down to my evidence box, and I will put that there. And I need to add quotation marks. So I will put one at the beginning. Whoops, I'll put one at the beginning, and I'll put one at the end. And I need to change that underline to 8 because that's where I got my evidence. And then I would do the same thing. I go back to my transitions. I find another one. This one looks good in the article. All right. I put that in my next evidence box. I'm going to start my quotation marks, and I'll just put my cursor in the middle of them, so when I paste, that's exactly where it'll go. All right, I find my second piece of highlighted evidence, and I copy it, and then I bring it down, and I put it in here. And then I do it again. I go to my transitions, I find one that I like, I put it in the evidence box. I'm going to put my quotation marks. All right. And then I find my last piece of highlighted evidence. And then I copy it. And I put it in there. And that's how you do the evidence. That's what your evidence should look like. All right. Once you're done that, you'll want to go back and get your examples. All of your examples are at the top of your assignment in step 2. Here they are. So you would just copy and paste, copy the first one, then you come down to your outline, and you would put it there. Then you would just go back up, get your second one, come back down, and then go back up and get your last one, and then go back down. All right. And this is what it should look like. All right. So we have our examples and evidence. We have our transition words like one, another, last, later. Then we also have in our evidence sentences our clauses that say where we found this information. All right. In paragraph 8 it's stated. In the article it's stated. Later in the article it's said. All right. So we have these to tell that we didn't take these ideas or make these ideas. We took them from another person who wrote this article. And that is how you do example and evidence on your outline.